Well, it's so good to see all of you here on NewsNation Digital Streaming. I'm Rich Bodie. Thank you for joining us. We're your place for long-form coverage of all the day's biggest stories. We've been following a new Customs and Border Patrol training facility. If you were joining us, you just saw that. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem speaking there about what it means to have that new training center and how important it is for America and our safety. Border Patrol was just created after September 11th to fill the gaps in management. Noem highlighted just some of what agents have accomplished at our southern border this year. And we've also been tracking that impact of the aftermath of the U.S. strikes on Iran. We've heard from experts who have joined NewsNation shows about what it means for U.S. safety and security, what the impact will be for the nearly 50,000 U.S. troops in the region. And we've already seen some embassies, like in Qatar, tell Americans to shelter in place. We're actually just learning in the last few minutes, President Trump gathering his national security team. That was a meeting that was supposed to take place. However, in the last 10 minutes, we did learn that a missile was fired towards a base in Qatar. There are about 10,000 U.S. soldiers at that base, so we'll be monitoring that situation. Of course, Iran still launching ballistic missiles, sirens going off across Israel today. Just this morning, Israel telling residents in Tehran it would attack via the Israeli Air Force, the IAF conducting strikes in the region. I do want to begin, though, with a question of legality, because that's one that's been raised. Republican Representative Thomas Massie of Kentucky, one of the loudest Republican voices, criticizing President Trump's strike on Iran over the weekend. Now, he's partnering with Democratic Representative Ro Khanna from California to bring a resolution to Congress to say only they have the power to declare war. This morning, President Trump struck back, taking to Truth Social, saying of Resident Massie, quote, "Get this bum out of office ASAP." Many Republicans praising Trump's strikes, like Representative Mary Miller of Illinois, calling the strikes, quote, "a great victory for the United States." Meanwhile, Democrats, such as Representative Frank Moran, asserting that Iran must be prevented from having a nuclear weapon, but criticizing the lack of coordination with Congress and raising concerns about potentially putting service members and the region at risk. And that's what we're seeing right now.